If you come here for only one thing, let it be this. And the mac and cheese, and the pork ribs, and the corn cake, and everything.
I am fully aware, barbecue in New York City just doesn't sound right together. That is until you meet Ruben, a New Yorker with Dominican roots and a Texas-level passion for smoke, who turned a backyard pop-up during the pandemic into one of the city's most talked about barbecue joints. And today we're spending 24 hours in Ruben's world, inside his daily life and at his restaurant, Bark Barbecue. From sunrise meal prep to serving hungry fans at his stall in Dumbo, Brooklyn, to find out what it really takes to bring authentic barbecue to the heart of New York City.
Barbecue in New York, baby.
I mean, this looks like a scene straight out of The Wire, but it's barbecue edition. Guys, this is Ruben, the man behind Bark Barbecue. It's just after 6 in the morning, here at an undisclosed location, behind the back alley, inside of a back alley, inside of a warehouse, somewhere in the deepest parts of New York City that you've never been to, I promise you that.
That hasn't been justified.
What's going on today?
Everything's good, man. We're here. We got some longaniza, we got some pork butts that are going on the smoker, some carnitas, and of course, cannot start a day without some cafecito.
And so you guys cook every single day at this location?
Right now, we're cooking every single day, yeah. Every single day, and it's not enough.
And then we bring it to Brooklyn from...
Yeah, so we're gonna chill it down, take it to Brooklyn, and then over there, we'll bring it up to temperature.
This is a day in the life of a New York City barbecue pitmaster. When I say those words, people are gonna think I'm full of shit.
We're gonna show them today. We're gonna show them today.
Now, even though this looks like a bootlegger's barbecue setup, it's much more strategic than that. To date, Ruben's market stall doesn't have enough space for a proper Texas-style smoker. So to keep things authentic, he and his team lease out this back parking lot in Queens to prep and cook all the meat, proving a true pitmaster can make it happen anywhere.
Everything's about prep. The more we have prep, the easier our days go.
Would you call this Dominican barbecue?
It's not that we call it Dominican barbecue, but I would like to say we season with a lot of Dominican flavors, or Caribbean flavors, you could say. That's a big part of what makes our barbecue, our barbecue.
You won't go too spicy, right?
I'm glad you brought that up because Dominicans are not known for liking spicy. Like I'm telling you, just with the pepper alone, they'll say it's spicy.
Your sausage is usually where you can show off different crazy flavors.
And I'm glad you said that, you pointed that too as well. Our longaniza, I would have to say, is the epitome of what I mean of Dominican Texas-style barbecue. So it's a combination of a lot of flavors that we would typically use in any house in El Caribe.
Okay.
So it's a really representative of what our flavors are like.
I mean, it's interesting too to see the different rubs, right?
Yeah.
This is definitely probably one of the most seasonings I've seen
Yeah.
on barbecue. And
Brother, Dominicans are known for seasoning the heck out of the food. Like even
this is seasoned.
Bro, it's to the gills, bro. Yeah, it's to the gills. But
there isn't an inch on these things that aren't seasoned properly.
We gotta have flavor on it.
If it feels like we're talking a lot about seasoning, it's because that's the most important aspect of Bark's signature flavor and what sets them apart from traditional barbecue. It's Texas techniques with a Caribbean soul.
So this is what we use for our pulled pork. We season this with our house-made sofrito. Has a bunch of different peppers, ají gustoso, which is a huge ingredient in DR, and our adobo rub and salt. It's pretty simple, but very, very flavorful. Naranja agria is a big component in seasoning a lot of meats in the Dominican Republic too. It brings that acidity, a little bit of a sweet note to it. We import oregano from Dominican Republic, the whole leaf, and then we crush it fresh every time we're gonna use it for any rubs.
Why Dominican oregano?
I think it's one of the best in the market, to be honest with you. And it's what I can get at the bulk that I get as well. And then this is our house-made adobo rub. We season these bad boys a whole bunch, smoke them for 6 hours, and then at the restaurant we'll pour a little bit of honey on them to give them a little bit of sweetness to balance out the salty savoriness of it. Yeah, people come and get racks on racks.
Racks on racks?
On racks.
You said before you got like a United Nations of barbecue.
Yeah, so we have the United Nations of barbecue. So we have Jopi, Mustafa, Billy, They're from Senegal. Lived some time in Brazil. Mustafa out in Argentina for like 12 years. It's a great mix of people and cultures over here in the lot. Let's be honest, they didn't know anything about Texas barbecue or how to use a smoker. We're talking about from just zero. And now they're doing sausage from scratch. They're trimming briskets. They're managing fires. So it goes to show sometimes you have to be a good leader and be able to teach people.
I love that.
All right, let's give this baby a go.
Does he have any idea what he's doing?
I'm a country boy, I better.
It has a knot in it, so you gotta literally try to go on that side. Yep. I got you. You missed it. You all right?
Oh, baby. Those are some cold hands. This is gonna hurt. That's not gonna go, this is gonna hurt.
He's gonna hurt himself. Are you okay? We need you with your hands. You're missing it.
Oh, too far?
Yeah, you're hitting it right here. When you come around, still have your hand right here. At the very end, bring them together.
Okay.
So you can guide it better. Remember, full extension measure. And then lead all the way. There you go. So right now we're doing our coffee rub for our beef ribs.
Where did you learn this?
Oh man, trial and error, man.
But never worked under some mentor or anything like that? Just did it yourself?
No, lucky. Yeah, everything myself.
What was a young Ruben like? Before you, everything,
I think you have to make a whole other video. Wasn't great at school, wasn't the brightest. Didn't really apply myself to a singular thing. Once you don't apply yourself to something in particular, you'll start getting into things you shouldn't be getting into.
What kind of shit were you into that got you? Where was there an aha moment or?
It didn't even have to do with food, man. It was, it was when I first was incarcerated for gun possession. Once I was incarcerated, I started to really pick up the books, started reading, writing, learned how to express myself.
How long were you in for?
Just about 18 months.
Okay.
Yeah, so I was 19.
Yeah.
When I got arrested. My father did 28 years from a 20 to life sentence. Ever since small, I didn't have that father presence, and that's the reason. Or my mother as well. So sometimes you can get really lost when you have no type of guidance. So it was something I had to figure out on my own. And to be honest with you, when you're a troubled youth or when you're a bit problematic, not everybody really wants to bother with you anyway. It's like, oh, that's not my problem.
Yeah.
I didn't give birth to him, or he's not my son. So not a lot of people give you chances. So that's why I'm really big with my kids. I always see myself and kids, and like when they don't have any type of guidance or anybody to actually take a chance with them or go the extra mile.
Yeah.
That I see it from like a different lens, to be honest with you.
All right, where to?
Now we're gonna head to the shop, Brooklyn, New York, baby.
All right, as we make our way into Brooklyn now, I want to take a quick second and thank the sponsor of this week's episode, and that is GetJoy. Because us humans aren't the only ones who deserve high quality, delicious food. And of course, for this partnership, again, I need help from the goodest girl in the world, and that is Ollie. Ollie loves GetJoy's freeze-dried raw dog food, which is designed to support her total wellness from the inside out, with gut health at the core. Every scoop delivers complete balanced nutrition, powered by real ingredients and backed by science, with 100% USDA sourced protein and a proprietary belly biotic blend of prebiotics, probiotics, and postbiotics. These meals don't just feed, they fuel Ollie's vitality, digestion, and joy. It's clean ingredients, easy to serve, built for gut health and overall wellness. Since feeding her GetJoy, she's got more energy, better poops, and a shinier, softer coat. Fuel your dog's wellness and your everyday moments of joy with GetJoy's freeze-dried raw dog food. Because joy starts from within. Right now, you can save 50% on your first subscription order, plus a free scoop and free bag of freeze-dried raw treats by using the code YouTube50 at checkout. You can click on the link in my video description to let them know that I sent you, or click on the QR code right here. And just like that, before we get to the shop, it's time for breakfast.
Breakfast Dominicano, papi.
Breakfast time.
Let's do it.
You want one chop?
Wait, So this is where I want to explain our culture. Dominican culture. We're in a breakfast diner setting. But look what my man pulled out of the counter. A Mama Juana.
Mama Juan. What is
Mama
that?
Juana.
Especial.
So this is special. There's 100 different styles, 100 different flavors. You can put different things in it.
So wine, honey, and bark. Salud.
Salud.
Gracias.
Salud, man.
Salud.
Rico. Ooh. You can really taste the honey.
This is for our camera guy right here.
Take this one for you. All right. We got our morning shot, feeling warmed up. Let's start things off. We got a full traditional Dominican breakfast here at a diner right in Dumbo.
Ooh. And on cue, we have the Dominican breakfast here. So this is what you would call
Thank you.
tres golpes. Tres golpes is basically mango, which is smashed green plantains, huevo frito, and longaniza in this case. And then you have your fried cheese.
Mango, I've never had a Dominican breakfast before.
You never had Mama Juana before neither?
No.
Paquete completo, falta el aguacate.
To be complete, you need
Dominican
the avocado.
breakfast.
You need that avocado.
good.
It's not part of the tres golpes, but definitely
It's a sidekick.
it's a sidekick.
All right, let me get into this torta before I dive in.
It's gonna be a real different texture to what you're used to.
What the hell is that? Look at yuca consistency, a super dense cornbread, a little bit sweet. I think I like it.
It's one of those things that grow on you.
But it comes from.
I'll be honest with you, I really don't like raisins in anything, bro. To be honest, I no.
And so, mango, it's smashed plantains.
It's just straight smashed plantains, butter. I will also say it's an acquired taste. It is because if you never had smashed plantains, you're gonna be like,
Okay.
what is this? You're probably looking for like a smashed potato type thing.
No, that makes sense. It has that same yuca, potato, starchy flavor to it versus a banana where you think sweetness. But I imagine that if I go with this perfectly cooked, Nick, I might have to have you come in because this is what people love to see. That
There you go.
is what I'm talking about.
And that's the way your eggs are supposed to be
I agree.
on a mango.
This is the full Dominican breakfast. Tres golpes right to my face.
Boom. And he transforms into skinny jeans and shoes with no socks. Honorary Dominican. And bailando bachata.
What the hell? Where did that come from?
And also what I want to show you is this longaniza sausage is what I really wanted to emulate in our barbecue.
Okay.
Because this is really traditional to the Dominican Republic. This is what inspired me to do our sausage
Really?
at the restaurant. Yeah.
This is cool. Yeah. The sign of a good sausage is the snap, that casing. And then one other step, sidekick, fried cheese.
The fried cheese. We also serve fried cheese at the restaurant as well.
Like a fried hardened mozzarella stick.
And you gotta have it freshly fried.
Yeah, you gotta get that hot. This is excellent. I mean, excellent.
In the heart of Brooklyn.
Feeling like we're in the Campo in Dominican Republic. I'll take it. That's exactly where I want to be. All right, we're gonna eat this and then head over to the shop. It's crazy to think that this all started for Ruben just 5 years ago during the pandemic. You see, after doing his bid and becoming a dad, he was determined to build a better life. But with a record, Ruben says finding work isn't easy. From tire repair to refrigeration, even starting his own HVAC company, Ruben was grinding just to get ahead. Then quarantine hit and he found a new passion for grilling at home. And one good thing about the algorithm is, somebody's always listening. And one day, this Texas-style barbecue video popped up on his feed and changed everything. He dove in head first, with zero knowledge or experience. And he says after plenty of trial and error on a little Home Depot wood smoker, he invited everyone he knew over for a 4th of July party to cook barbecue. And this time, he nailed it. people loved it. And from then on, he cooked every Saturday in his backyard, until a viral video turned that driveway crowd into a full-blown phenomenon. That momentum got him into New York's Smorgasbord Food Festival, and in November of 2022, he was asked to set up shop here, at the Timeout Market in Brooklyn, where he became the first vendor invited without already having a brick-and-mortar location. And today, this is how he gets ready to serve people from all over the world.
Yeah, so Julio's over here. He's adding the finishing touches to our briskets that we're gonna serve today.
So we add in French onions. That's
French
the raw.
onion?
Yes, to keep everything fresh.
French onion rub.
Ruben, he's the mastermind. You know, he come up with the idea to keep everything fresh. Everything stay, you know, on the meat.
Amelia, what are you doing?
I'm doing the green sauce.
Cilantro, avocado, and mayo.
Yeah, and our secret.
Oh, and a secret inside there?
Always.
What are you guys trying to figure out?
Everything keeps evolving. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? You want everything to be better. So it's like we're using the dispensers now, but since we use Dominican molasses, the thickness of it was not allowing the sauce to come out the dispenser. So now we're figuring to doctor it without minimizing the flavor of it.
Okay.
This is our original bark sauce. Has a base of ketchup, Dominican molasses, and then this one is our mustard-based sauce.
Okay.
So right now we're doing our seasoning mix for our mac and cheese. And guess what the mac and cheese has as well?
Cheese.
Oregano.
Dominican oregano. Everything from scratch?
Yeah, everything. The only thing we don't do is make our own pasta.
Next up, sour cream.
Seasoning going in.
I wish you guys could smell this. Warm butter and incredible seasoning. Woo! Mac and cheese is coming together.
Listo.
Side note, the noodles weren't cooked in water. They were actually cooked in the pork broth. Flavors on flavors.
Come here, let me show you something. This bone broth is the base of our rice, our mac and cheese noodles. We do it 24 hours. These are our pork bones that we use from our chicharrón.
Okay.
We keep that rib meat on there to have meatier chicharrones.
Yeah.
But we didn't want to waste the bones because we pay for that.
Yeah.
So we said, hey, send me those bones, and we're making broth for it.
All right, taking a quick time out. Ruben's going through all the orders of the day, getting everything nice and set up, and I'm gonna show you guys this view from the Timeout Market. Holy cow. The iconic skyline views are incredible, but come on, we're here for the food. And at this point, Ruben and the crew are in full swing, moving in unison, dishing out samples and serving customers from Bed-Stuy to Norway.
Shout out to the guys over here at Bbecue. Hands down, best food ever.
Have you been here before?
This is like my second or third time. It's hard to get good barbecue in the city, but like they hit all the spots, the size, everything is great.
This is my first time,
Yeah.
but definitely gonna be a permanent customer for life. The food is, I'm a New York City foodie, by the way. I travel to all the different restaurants.
What's your go-to?
The chicharrones and the brisket.
My go-to is the brisket, mac and cheese, rice, tostone plantain with the topping, chicharron.
Of course. What do you think of the barbecue?
Great so far. Wonderful flavors, like the smokiness. And the best part though probably is the barbecue sauce. I gotta
Really?
say hands down, yeah. It's great.
And where are you from?
Bed-Stuy, Brooklyn.
Coming from Williamsburg.
I'm from Norway, but I study over in Jersey.
Out of 5 stars, definitely 10 stars. Come down to Bbecue and get yourself some delicious food.
All right, enough's enough. It's finally my turn, and I asked to try all of it. All right, the time has finally come. It's time for us to eat. And the first rule of barbecue is you gotta eat it right away while it's hot. If there is a beef rib covered in coffee grounds, you eat that first. That is a big hunk of piece of meat right there. I'll tell you fall off the bone, but you saw it. Come on, man. Come on, man. Wow, that is incredibly soft. A really nice crunch from the outside of this. Look at the crust on that. I know Arthur Bryant told us we don't want it to fall off the bone too easily, but truthfully, I'll take it both ways. We're going chicharron next. Is that as sexy as it felt? So Ruben said they leave a little extra meat on their chicharron. I talk about it often, but that's the good fat, my friends. crunchy, crackling skin with fatty meat attached. That's a ticket. Chicharronazo. That chicharron is so good. It's got a white boy dancing bachata. You know that it hits. Let's try the torta here. So we had a different torta for breakfast. This seems much more in line with the cornbread that I'm used to. And they drizzled that honey butter on top. All right, that's just corn cake. That's just corn cake. So good. And then these are the deep fried cheeses. So it's with that same butter on top and a little bit of powder on top of that. It's like mozzarella sticks, Dominican style. All right, listen, I loved breakfast. I love that breakfast spot. I love that it's a local joint that everybody goes to, but these cheese sticks, there's levels to this. And the outside is like fried dough. Now, we'll go mac and cheese. Hello, my old friend. That's like no mac and cheese you've ever had before. They season the noodles. That's very rarely done. And they cook the noodles in that pork broth, which is also very rarely done. Added a completely different layer of flavor. And then it's baked with cheese on top. Oh, baby. That's like you took the highway south and you went right to the Caribbean. Mamacita. That's a good mac and cheese. And look at this little palette of perfection. Tostone with pulled pork on top, that homemade green salsa, a little bit of raw onions, and cilantro over the top of it all. That's gonna be perfection. I don't know whether to eat it or to kiss it. I'm going for it. That's the one. That's the one. Crunchy, fatty, delicious pulled pork, chopped up thin by Julio himself. Our crunchy tostone, smashed out plantain, deep fried. Oh, that pulled pork might be my favorite out of everything. And that homemade green salsa, which is mayonnaise, avocado, green onions. You're beautiful. You remember that incredible rub that we had this morning with the adobo, the salt, the pepper, all those incredible seasonings that the boys did this morning? It comes through the seasoning of this pulled pork. So much flavor, such good fat. That's my favorite. Look at that beauty. I shouldn't do one more bite, right? No regrets. We're going to the ribs now. These are the pork ribs. And truthfully, it feels kind of weird having this huge barbecue spread, sitting here looking out at the Manhattan skyline under the Brooklyn Bridge. But here we are, and let's try the mustard-based sauce. Look at all of that rich seasoning in there. Whoa. Wow. I'm not gonna say that it's spicy, but it has a sharp pepper kick to it. Look at that beautiful crust on there. Really good seasoning. And this little treat, the yellow platanos. This lets you know this isn't your Uncle Larry's barbecue from Texas. If I knew they did this more in the Dominican Republic, I would have been there a lot sooner. If you come here for only one thing, let it be this. And the mac and cheese, and the pork ribs, and the corn cake, and everything else. I'm really happy. Ruben, you're a maestro of meats, my friend, and the whole team. I'm gonna eat this, take a deep breath, and we gotta head back to the shop to finish off the day. All right, back in the car now, and the day is not done. We have to head back to the lot, back to the cookout spot, right?
Back out to the cookout spot, baby.
All right, we're back at the undisclosed location, back at the cookout, and it's time to unwrap everything that we put in this morning. The boys are still here, getting everything set up. We got ribs already going. Looks like tinfoil is in place. All right, we got a little bit more time on the pork butt. We got the ribs and everything else stashed for tomorrow morning. What does the end of your day look like?
Basically, after we have everything wrapped, we're gonna chill it down in our walk-in blast chiller. The guys are seasoning what we need for tomorrow morning.
Okay.
And that's basically the last step in our day. And then tomorrow, 5:30, 6 a.m., it's back on it.
You're back at it.
Back at
The
it.
life of barbecue never sleeps. This is a great day. Guys, if you ever come to New York City, make sure you check out Bark Barbecue. Check out Ruben and the crew that are making the most
out of any situation.
The most out of any and every situation.
From random morning. And also, I should say too, they won't always be in this location, so you can't come down to random parts of Queens to find them to steal some meat off the bone. They're gonna have a brick and mortar location hopefully in the fall, right?
Yeah, hopefully, God willing.
I'll leave all their information in the video description. I'm gonna wrap the day here. Hope you guys enjoyed. Thumbs up, subscribe, all that good stuff. Make sure you come check them out here in New York City. New York City, Dominican inspired Texas barbecue? Who would have thought?
Ya lo sabe.
That was perfect. Perfect. Nick, thank you. He got to eat today, I swear. I swear. All right, see you guys. I'm gonna show you guys this view from the Timeout Market. Holy cow. This is, oh, the door's locked. Look at this. Think. Where am I going? Am I an idiot? I am an idiot. Is your gas tank broke, or do we gotta get gas at some point?
Nah, it's just broke. It's just broke.
Under the Brooklyn Bridge. But you know, here we are. But you know,
It's like that sword, Excalibur. You know when they try to take it out of the stone?
Yeah.
It's like impossible. No man has been able to make this budge an inch.
So it just stays there.
Yeah, it just stays there.
In your way.
So that's why when a lot of, people from the Dominican, from the DR go to our restaurant, I say longaniza, but they're looking at, because I have a regular size, what you would see typical sausage in a barbecue restaurant, but they're used to seeing longaniza being like this. So it's not your typical sausage. As you can see, it's really, really smaller, thinner
Or average.
than a typical sausage.
Or average.
Or average.
Whatever.
Acceptable.